on-screen version of Wicked, starring Ariana Grande, is expected to be a huge holiday hit with plenty of product tie-ins, but not the tie-in Mattel accidentally put on their Wicked-themed dolls. Stephen Fabian explains.
The highly anticipated blockbuster film Wicked is hitting a gigantic marketing oops. The epic musical fantasy film opens next week, but today we're learning there is something wickedly wrong with the packaging for its movie tie-in doll.
You're gonna be popular.
The film stars Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, who channeled their on-screen characters at the LA premiere over the weekend. They also gave a thumbs up to the dolls being marketed in their likeness.
It's perfect.
The dolls look adorable, but look at the packaging. The website listed is wicked.com, which links to a pornographic website. It was supposed to show the film's official website, wickedmovie.com.
Toymaker Mattel is apologizing for a wicked typo. It's a porn website. Mattel blamed the mix-up on an unfortunate error.
The boxes are in stores nationwide. It's destined to be one of the hottest toys this Christmas.
I am so excited.
Today, Mattel is apologizing, saying it deeply regrets the misprint and is taking immediate action to remedy this. Meanwhile, the dolls are being pulled from stores including Target, Walmart, Amazon, Kohl's, and Best Buy.
I do not think this mishap is going.
All right, there you have it. You know, what do you expect in this wicked kingdom? All right, with that being said, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is to say in the Paleo Hebrew, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is. Bahashem, meaning in the name. Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans here in the Western Hemisphere, and to the rest scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth who look like the other nations, but through the patrilineal lineage go back to the Hebrew Israelites, all right? And as you've seen from the country verse of this movie named Wicked, you know, just so happened that in the era of their advertising, so they say, they put a wrong website on the back of their packages, which leads to what? A pornographic website, okay? They say it's a slip-up error, but who knows, man? Because this is to be expected, all right? It's a slip-up because they got caught, but hey, in this wicked rulership, in this wicked kingdom, under this wicked rulership, they would love to have, you know, children engaged in this type of activity, okay? And how much more than, you know, you showing your children how to use smartphones now and tablets now, and they're so advanced that they could, you know, copy, cut, paste, and put this website and go thinking that they're going to look at their new, latest, you know, movie, and they go see, you know, some chick getting her back blown out, okay? Or whatever, you know? Because you can't put anything past Esau Edom, man. He promotes all type of wickedness, all right? You may see a chick getting banged by a horse or something, man. All right? It's called wicked, okay? Wicked. So what do you expect you're going to see when you go to these sites? All right? Imagine a little child, a little 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old, you know, girl going to this and typing in this on her tablet with her headphones on, and her parents not realizing this. They just gave her the box, and she looks on the back of it to go to the website to, you know, get, you know, pictures of her, this doll that she's just gotten bought by her parents, and she see this type of stuff behavior, okay? This is all to be expected here in Babylon the Great, man, all right? That's why you have to be very intuitive to what your children are learning, man. So this is a little bit more on this. It's CNBC, and it says Mattel pulls thousands of wicked dolls off shelves after printing adult web address on packaging. All right? And some may say, well, this was a test, you know, just to see how far they can go, okay? Because who knows what the hell was on that address, that website that, you know, they wanted these children to go to, okay? So this is all the more why we need, rescue and salvation from this kingdom, man. You can't rest here. This is not your resting place, Jake, where you have to be on guard for your children to what? Filter what they see. Okay, back in the days, you could leave your child out in the front yard and you wouldn't have to worry about nobody picking them up and trying to, take them or, kidnapping them. Now you got to worry about, giving them a box and they smart enough to figure out a website and going and seeing this type of behavior, man. Okay, this is all to be expected in, Babylon the Great, okay, which is the United States of America. This is why this place must be destroyed. It says Mattel is pulling its Wicked brand fashion dolls from retail shelves. How fitting. With a name like Wicked, what do you expect? Okay? What do you expect? I wouldn't expect nothing less, man. Especially under this current rulership. Packages of its Galena, Alphaba, and other character dolls have a misprinted web address, allegedly, that leads to an adult website instead of Universal movie site. All right, and it wouldn't surprise me if Universal is behind the packaging, okay, of this website. All right, they probably got their cameras set up, on under another name. That's what promoting this type of debauchery. Okay, it says Target, Walmart, and Amazon have removed the line of Wicked dolls from their online storefronts as of midday Monday, as had Best Buy, Barnes & Noble, and Macy's. Right. So here it is. This movie's supposed to be coming out about witchcraft, all of a sudden this witchcraft, this witch, this whore, Babylon the Great gets exposed, man. Okay. Through what? Through an alleged typo or error in their printing. Okay. So you see it. Thousands of Mattel Wicked branded fashion dolls are flying off shelves. So if just one little child was affected by that, that's enough. That's more than enough. Okay. And we're gonna get that in scriptures, man. Okay. If one child was able to go on and see what could potentially scar them for the rest of their lives, man. All right. Under Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right. Under his rulership. This is what's allowed to go on, man. You allowed to have these type of address, website, material being put out, man. All right. So who knows what you can see just by going to the address before they say, are you 18 or over? They may have some type of, literature or art on top of the website that shows all type of abominable acts before you actually click on it and go into it further. Okay. It says the toy company has been forced to pull its line of character dolls after a package misprint. So they had to be forced, man. All right. They could care less about your little daughter seeing this. Okay, they were forced. All right. If they could just leave it up there and, not even give a warning to the parents, but just leave it up there, they would, but they were forced to. Okay. It says the toy company has been forced to pull its line of character dolls after a package misprint. Instead of listing the website for Universal Wicked movie, which, it's wicked no matter which way you go, because here it is, they're supporting witchcraft by a movie that's portraying witches. It says, Wicked movie box feature a link to a, you see it, P.O. Graph website for a group called Wicked Pictures. Okay? And it's just wicked all the way around, man. And this is what you have to expect for when you're hearing Babylon the Great, man. Okay? This is what you expect, all right? Now that that's out the way, let's go get a few precepts on this. All right, we are in the book of Job, chapter 9, and we're going to jump down to verse 24 and just get straight to the point. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So this earth was given into the hand of the wicked, which is who? Esau, Edom. It says he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. Right. So just do a little research on Google and type in some of the judges, such as Samson, such as Moses, such as Noah, such as, who they call Jesus, and see who they look like. They're going to look like the so-called white man, all right? When in actuality, when you go by what the scriptures say in the Holy Bible, it shows and depict them looking more like, so-called black people. Because why? They were people of color at that time, okay? You see? But, hey, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and now through his, mainstream media, he can, deceive the whole world by depicting them in another fashion other than what they are according to the Holy Bible, man. It says, he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? If this man is not who he is and who we're portraying him to be, then who is he? Okay? I believe that's 2 Maccabees 3:48, where it says the heathen lay open the book where they sought to paint the images of the where they sought to paint the images. Well, let me just go there. Since I'm on this app right here with the Apocrypha already in it, let's just go straight to it. Second Maccabees. Of course, now, they don't want to let you go there. Slakia. First Maccabees 3:48, it says, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images. Right. So you open up this Holy Bible, and every main person in this Bible, they got it looking exactly like them. From who they call God, the Most High, to who they call Jesus, his only begotten Son. They all look like them, man. That's how you know the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. Because he painted the faces of the judges like himself, okay? They go nothing according to what the word says. And what does it say? It says, if ye take away from this word or add to this word, then you will what? Your life will be taken away and taken away from the book of life, okay? So that's why this man can't get right, man. The soul that is in him is not lifted up right. So everything you see is to be expected when the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, okay? He covered the faces of the judges thereof, all right? So this is to be expected, man, this type of behavior, okay? That's why it's imperative as a responsible parent that you look over your children in this kingdom, man, okay? If you're going to have them, you have to understand what you're up against, all right? Proverbs 22 and let's go there. Proverbs 22 and 16. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 16. It reads what? Not 16. Proverbs 22 and verse 6. It reads what? Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Right? So you have to look out over your child, man. Okay? Because you handing them this box, not knowing exactly what's entailed inside this box or what this movie is about. And here it is, your child, in this case, your daughter, she's going to want to be what? A witch when she grows up, man. Okay? That's how subtle this serpent is, man. Okay? He'll put it in his media, in his movies, on TV, and he'll have your daughter wanting to grow up and partake in witchcraft, okay? If he had it, he would do this, okay? If he had all the time in the world, he would actually, destroy this earth, okay? But for the elect's sake, these days shall be shortened, man, all right? And there's no short of wickedness that this man wouldn't do, okay? So to give your young daughter a link to a pornographic website is in the realm of his possibilities, and he did it. Verse 7, the rich ruleth over the poor. Right, that's why they can do this and, have no ramifications, okay? If just a regular Joe Smo was to do something like this, he would be put in jail, man. He couldn't, plead enough that it was an error, it was a mistake. But because this person is rich, Mattel, a well-known doll maker, they can get away with it without even getting a slap on the hand, man. You see? So it says, Proverbs 22:7, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Right. In this society, we are the borrowers. They call us useless feeders, man. Okay, we are what? Servant to the lender. They lend us everything we want. Okay, even these damn dolls that your daughters want, that your daughters don't know anything about, but because you just want to, give them something to keep them quiet, send them to a movie, you don't know what type of witchcraft you putting a spell over your daughters, man. Okay, so this is the next diabolical move of this damn Edomite, all right, to introduce pornographic material to your children, surreptitiously, a way where, you won't think nothing about it, man. Oh, we put it on the back of a box. It was a slip up. We meant to put wicked movie, not, just the word W by itself. It was a slip up. Meanwhile, you don't know who's watching the news, who's watching the recall. You don't know if that website has been taken down because of that. You don't know how many children have went to it and seen what they weren't supposed to see. And we don't know what the ramifications are going to be, okay? But they ain't going to get that sentence that you would get if it was just a regular Joe Smo who did something like this, all right? That's why you have to train up a child, man. You have to watch over your children, okay? Because this world is complete wicked, all right? That's why in the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, is it? In verse 7, it says this. Ecclesiasticus 25:7, it says, there will be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children. And you're not going to get that in this kingdom under this current ruler, man. Because you see the type of stuff that if you're not on your P's and Q's that you can subject your children to, taking part of, man. Seeing who knows what type of materials on that website, man. With a website like WICKE and the last letter D. Who knows what you may see on there. All right. But you have to be on top of your game, man, in this kingdom, man. Having a child is a lot of responsibility, especially here in this kingdom, man, where the goal and the objective is what? To put you in odds with your child because you have too much to worry about. You have to work a 9 to 5 or even more hours, and you don't have time to watch over and train up your child. So you have to leave it to the TV to train up him or her, or movie. And you don't know what they are projecting and telling your child, man. Okay, putting them in that mindset of wickedness. Okay. And it just so happened that the movie was called Wicked, and a wicked deed indeed happened, man. It wasn't by no sheer coincidence. The Most High is showing you that this place is truly wicked, man. And it's time to bring it to an end. That's why it says and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Right. Which is Esau Edom, man. So the Most High is getting ready to make moves on this place, man. This place can't continue to stay up, man, because if it did, it would be no flesh saved, man. St. Matthew, what is that, 22? Let's go there so I don't misquote it. Okay. Plus, keep you up on your precepts. St. Matthew 22 and see there? St. Matthew 24 and verse 24. It says, "For there shall arise false anointings and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, and so much if there was possible, they shall deceive the very elect." Right, so they're not. But here it is. The point is in verse 22, a couple of verses up. It says, "And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved." That includes children as well, man. Your children is not, exempt from getting, material that they shouldn't see that could scar them for the rest of their lives, man. It says, "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened," right? Because there's some children that's going to be part of that innumerable number that receive salvation, okay? So, hey, these days have to be shortened, man. You can't raise up your children in this type of atmosphere, under this wicked vibration rulership, okay? This was no slip up, man. Make no mistake about it, all right? This was deliberately, okay? Whether you want to believe it or not, man, you got to understand the times we're in, man, where he can put transformers in pre-K and elementary schools and teach them the alphabets, okay? How much more putting it on the back of a website that now your child can use a tablet better than you can, okay? I'm talking about 2 and 3 year olds, man, and 4-year-olds. How much more they can just push that speaker button on the phone and say wicked and be brought to that site. You see? You have to train up your child, man. You have to keep an eye out on them, man, because in this kingdom, it's fair game under Esau Edom rulership, man. He has no picks and chooses, man. He does not care whether you a day or 101 years old, okay? He has no picks and chooses. If you're not on top of your game, that's you, okay? He's the destroyer, okay? So let's get one more and then we probably close out. So yeah, that was Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 25 and 7, Let's read that one more time, matter of fact, because hey, you can't get no joy in this kingdom, man. Having a child under this rulership is hell, man. Okay. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 7. "There will be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children," which you can't really have any type of joy with your children in this kingdom, man. From your time that you get up, going to work, to coming home, to having to worry and look over them, what they seeing, what they reading, and what they dabbling in. There's no time for joy in that, okay? It's on guard 24/7, all right? Even to when they go to sleep, you have to, monitor over them and make sure they, alive and doing well, man. So there's no joy of having children in this society, man, under this rulership. That's why we're waiting for greater things in the kingdom to come, all right? Where you can actually enjoy your children, okay? It says, verse 7, "And the 10th will I utter with my tongue, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." And that's what we're waiting on. We're waiting to see the fall of our enemy, man, because with his fall is our rise, man. Quam Yasharallah, arise Israel, man. We're going to rule in righteousness, okay? Under Yahweh, under Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, we're going to rule in righteousness, man. All right? Where you can actually enjoy your children and don't have to worry about, them seeing this type of graphic material, man. All right? So this is, let's get one more, then we probably close out. This is Psalms 127, if I'm not mistaken, in verse 3. This is Psalms 127 and 3. It says, "Lo, children are an heritage of Yahweh, and the fruit of the womb is his reward," which is what? The child. All right? It's supposed to be a reward. It's supposed to be a blessing to have a child. But under this current rulership and this heathen, it's anything but that, man. All right? It's anything but that, okay? You send your child off to school. You don't know what they getting taught. You send your child, you want to go watch a movie. You don't know what they picking up. Now they got a movie that's portraying witches as wicked, but they're trying to sell it as good. Now, with that being said, I'm going to get one more precept, because this is what you have to be on guard with in this rulership, man. It says, lo, children are a heritage of Yahweh, and the fruit of the womb is his reward, right? Which is the child, man. Your little son and daughters, man. That's supposed to be the fruit of the womb, okay? That's his reward. You're supposed to take pride in that, but you can't have that in this kingdom, man. You can't be fruitful and multiply under this man's kingdom, man, because he's at odds with the Most High, all right? You working 12, 14, 15 hours a day. You don't know what your child is being subject to, man, all right? You see? So it's a good thing to see the fall of your enemy, man, because that means what? We got righteousness. We're going to be ruling in righteousness, man. Damn, you want to sit here and claim to be making it in this world, man, where you don't know if your damn child is being, I had the word, I'm just going to say subject to these type of behaviors, man. You don't know what your child is being, you don't know what your child is being taught, man. All right? You don't got time to monitor them 24/7, man. You see? But this is what you expect, man, in this kingdom. This is why surely oppression make of a wise man mad, okay? This is why we out here prophesying and preaching, man. This is why we mad, because this kingdom is wicked, okay? And this is just a latest incident, okay? And Esau, Edom, like I said, he don't have to be, he doesn't have to be punished, okay? Because like we read in Proverbs 22:7, it said what? Roughly paraphrasing, the rich. I hate to roughly paraphrase, man, because sometimes I don't even come correct on that. But it says, the rich ruleth over the poor, man. They don't have to worry about being brought up on these type of charges, man. They could just brush it off as a mistake or error. Meanwhile, the damage has already been done. All right? This is Isaiah 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good. And that's what they're doing in their latest movie, Wicked. They're trying to portray the life of a witch to be good. That your daughter should want to grow up and be a witch. Now they moving it from being a whore to a witch, which is one and the same. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So now all of a sudden you're going to have to brush it off when your daughter comes telling you, I want to be a witch when I grow up. What? Man, some of you ain't even going to give a damn, man. Oh yeah, what kind of witch you want to be? I want to be a dark witch. I want to be a light witch. Oh, really? This is what you have to subject yourself to in this kingdom, man. All right? This type of nonsense. Okay? Because all you want to do is just take your daughter to the movie just so you can get a couple of hours of peace. You see? There is no joy of children here in this kingdom, man. Because you got to be on your P's and Q's 24/7. Woe unto them that call evil good. So now they want your daughters to become witches. It wasn't enough that they wanted them to be independent women. Now on top of being an independent woman, they want them to be a witch too. Okay? Man, the division in this kingdom is at an all-time high, man. It's time for this man to be taken out of power. Okay? And Yahushua is coming to do just that. Now let's close out with that being said in 1 Peter 5 and 8. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 8. And it reads, be sober, be vigilant. See, you have to continue to watch, man. Just handing your daughter, especially if she's like a 12 or 13-year-old who can read and have access to a smartphone, and she's right at that age, you know, this is going to push her over the edge and going to want to make her go exercise on those thoughts, man. She's coming into her womanhood. On top of that, this is what Esau Edom push. He knows exactly what he's doing, man. He's pushing her to become a witch, okay? Casting spells and, you know, doing all type of wickedness. And who knows, man? You see the actresses in the movie, you had a so-called black woman, or she looked black, with a damn bald head, man. When a woman's hair is her glory, man. Here it is, you got a black woman, a so-called black woman with a damn bald head, man. All portraying witches. And this is what your daughters are going to grow up to be if this place was allowed to go on that long, man. That's why I said, hey, those young females, 10, 11, maybe even younger, that can read and can go to these sites and know how to work a smartphone, man. I mean, you can only imagine. And then you're gonna wonder why she's rebelling against you. Because of this damn kingdom that we in, man. Where you can't really have joy over your children, all right? There is no joy here in this kingdom, all right? And if you think so, you're sadly mistaken. So it says, be sober, be vigilant. You got to continue to watch over your child, man. Especially if you have a daughter, you have to watch over her until you're supposed to hand her over to a man. So you're supposed to watch over her all the way until she gets to be a possession of a man, all right? But in this independent state that they put these women in, she can go off and be a whore in college or whatever, all right? You see? And on top of that, now she can become a witch. I mean, who more wicked than Esau Edom to be handed over the keys of wickedness, man? He is truly indeed the wicked of the world, man. All right? So be sober, be vigilant. Why? Because your adversary, the devil, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Well, let's just put it and see how many boxes we can get. Because you got to imagine, out of all those major retail stores, Amazon, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, you think they recall all those boxes in time? You think everybody that bought those dolls before the movie came out returned them before going to that website? No, you probably had a few little girls, probably 7 to 12, that can read and spell and use a tablet, go to that site and see whatever they seen, man. And they ain't gonna tell their parents. All right? But this is what to be expected here in this kingdom, man. All right? Complete wickedness. So be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. All right? So with that being said, pray someone was edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, stay strong, stay in the faith. We almost home. Shalom. Peace.